Sean Diddy Combs.
Sean Diddy Combs.
And Sean Diddy Combs.
It's Sean Diddy Combs.
Sean Combs, also known as Puff Daddy, P Diddy, Puffy, Love.
You can call me Love.
He goes by multiple names, all of which he is now trying to clear as he's facing multiple serious accusations. New York rapper, producer, and record executive P Diddy has been in the rap industry for a very long time, as early as 1991. Make sure you remember that date. However, he really started to be a force to be reckoned with after taking ownership of the Bad Boys Entertainment record label. That is the same record label that signed the Notorious B.I.G, also known as Biggie Smalls.
He took me out of a dangerous game, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I was selling drugs real hard, you know? When I got the record deal, and I go all out.
Nah, I ain't saying none of that. I'm not Jesus.
To
Jesus.
Me, I look at him like, I say Jesus.
And then...
Yes, that means he's been around the same time as Tupac, Biggie, and even Michael Jackson. In the early 2000s, he became somewhat of a scout of new and up-and-coming artists. He famously discovered and mentored young artists such as Justin Bieber and Usher, the latter of which started revealing some uncomfortable truths about the both famous and infamous Diddy parties.
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like non-stop, right?
Yes, I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13.
Many celebrities also hinted at something dark going on behind the scenes. Well, what's going on with Diddy now? In September 16th of this year, Combs was arrested in Manhattan after being indicted by a grand jury.
Park Hyatt Hotel in Midtown Manhattan with others when agents from Homeland Security Investigations approach and separate him. They place Combs under arrest and lead him out the front door in handcuffs.
The trial for Combs is set for May 5th, 2025, to face federal charges of racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Some of the cases raised against Sean Combs date back decades, as early as 1991. Let's go over some of these cases. On November 23, 2023, an anonymous plaintiff accused Combs and singer-songwriter Aaron Hall of raping her and her friend in 1990 and 1991. On the same day, another woman named Jo Dickerson Neal filed a lawsuit against Combs alleging that he drugged her, sexually assaulted her, and secretly recorded the assault while she was a college student in 1991. On September 6th, Combs is hit with yet another sexual assault case. The anonymous female plaintiff accused Combs of drugging her and participating in a gang rape against her in 2003. When she was only 17 years old. By now, Combs' house of cards is certainly shaken, but the big hit will come a couple months later. Producer Rodney Little Rod Jones sues the rapper in New York in February 2024. Jones would lay everything bare for the world to see. He revealed in a widely covered set of allegations that Combs regularly hosted sex trafficking parties with minors involved. And when you'd think that Diddy's image couldn't be tarnished any further, on May 19th, a video surfaced showing Diddy violently assaulting his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura.
Allegedly shows Combs assaulting then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a hallway.
The victim then raised a $30 million case against him. A case was then settled out of court for an undisclosed amount.
After a drunken Combs punched her, the video appears to show Combs chasing her down the hall, throwing her to the ground, and then repeatedly kicking her.
One thing all of these cases have in common is the date. Not the date of filing, but when the crimes allegedly happened. All of these crimes fall within the time frame of 1990 and sometime around the early 2000s. So, you might be asking, why now? To answer that question, It all comes down to a 2019 legislation that was released in New York. It allows survivors of abuse that took place in New York to file suits beyond what the statute of limitations would normally allow. These laws recognize that victims of sexual abuse can take many years before reporting anything to the authorities. Now, as Diddy is awaiting trial, what do you think? Did Diddy do it?